Earlier this morning, Spencer Carbery meeting with the media ahead of tonight's Game 5 and talking about how difficult it is to close out a playoff series.
I know we didn't do a very good job of it last year, but 1 through 16, I mean, it's the parity in this league, in my personal opinion, is unrivaled in any sports league. So to answer your question, how difficult is it to win a playoff series? I just think that even in the first round, 1 through 16, I think no matter what, and you're seeing it all across the league, like it is a gauntlet just to win a playoff game, let alone win a series. So yeah, we understand the difficulties of it, and we don't need to talk about the fourth and how difficult it is to close it out. We know the obstacle in front of us and the challenges in front of us. It's on us to go out there and play our best game of the series tonight on home ice.
You mentioned last year. How did that experience you as a coach going through that? Maybe how is that helping you in this the first 4 or 5 games of the series?
I think just going through. I mean, everybody always says it, or you try to deflect it when you're in the moment. What does experience mean? What does experience having played playoff games, having gone on playoff runs in the NHL? You've never done it. I'm speaking of myself last year, and then you just get more comfortable. It doesn't mean that you're a better coach. It doesn't mean that I exponentially know more this year about the playoffs, but going through experiences of playoff hockey, just each game, each year, you just gain a little bit more knowledge. So I think having gone through it last year, gone through the series, you just take little tidbits of all sorts of different stuff, preparation-wise, in-game management, adjustments, and you're better for it. It doesn't mean it's going to turn out just because you have experience. It doesn't mean you're all of a sudden, now because someone has gone through it 10 times, they're automatically going to be more successful. No, but experience does help you as you move along and you deal with different circumstances. You've been through it before. It's no different than anything else in life. So it lean on some of the experiences from last year to help us as a group and myself personally this year.
Okay, based on last year's series and sort of how you guys worked on the season, what made your group so good at being even keel throughout the course of the series, or the course of the game, where you lose a game 3 the way you did, maybe Logan hurt, you're down in game 4. What's made this group able to sort of handle the waves so well?
I think we've been through it. I would touch on the previous answer of being through and going through experiences of adversity, especially in game. I think in game, through the season, you lose 5 or 6 in a row and you go through a downturn, like that's adversity. But I think being able to handle and be successful, I think, is important too. Of adversity in game, where you're trailing, where things haven't gone your way, where you don't have your best, where you've given up or made a huge mistake that's ended up in the back of your net. And being able to overcome that, I think the experience of that, you get better at that. And it gives you more belief. It gives you more confidence that you can find your way out of it. So like the other night, for example, we're playing fine. We end up going into the second period and we're down 2-1. And so that could be very disheartening, deflating, frustrating. And I'll be the first to admit, our team, myself, that there is frustrating moments inside of that. It's not like we can just, everything's fine, we're going to be all right. Like there's a significant level of frustration. It's about then, okay, reset, figure this out. How are we going to problem solve, and how are we going to come out in the third period and win a period to try to get a game to overtime or potentially win it in regulation. So I would say it's the mental part of it of our group, and the belief and the confidence that we have, and then what has made that grow is having gone through it and the experiences throughout the year of us being able to have success in those moments.